Hi, kindergartners. The last time that you were in art class, we started making some silly looking monsters. And today we're going to finish up that project by coloring it. Now for this demonstration, I am going to use marker to color mine. However, you could use watercolor paints if you want to, you could use colored pencils, or you could use crayons. It's up to you and whatever supplies you have at home. So I am going to do the coloring demonstration in just a second. All right, so I am going to use markers to color my monster. And before you do that, you're going to want to trace around everything with a Sharpie. If you have a monster that is really big and you don't have any little teeny tiny details in it, feel free to use a thick Sharpie to do this part. That's what I'm doing. But it kind of depends on how you drew your picture. If yours has a lot of little small details, you are going to want to use a skinny Sharpie, okay? Also, I am going to use my Sharpie to color the eyeball in. And that's the only place where I'm going to just color a solid black, okay? Now, you are going to Sharpie the whole entire project. I am not, simply because I don't want to take all of your time. Okay, so I've done that. You need to erase all of your pencil lines that are left over. And then you can start with the coloring. Remember, I said that I was going to use markers, and I want to try to use a dark color as well as a light color for this. Oops, sorry, that was kind of loud. Just because the dark color and the light color will pop out next to each other. They're kind of contrasting colors. So maybe I want to do pink and green. And you can use more than that, but that's just what I want to do. And I am going to make my spots be green and the body be pink. Now you're going to notice that I trace around the outside edge of shapes before I color them in. That is so that it's easier for me to stay in the lines. If I have a thick line of color around there, it's just a little easier to stay in the lines. So that's what I'm doing. Now, I want my teeth to stay white. So I'm just tracing around those, and I'm just gonna leave them blank. But for the most part, I would like you to color everything. All right, so I would keep going on my project until I have everything colored in the way that I want it, including the floor. I want my floor to be colored in. And then that's basically all you need to know in order to finish your project. If you would like to color, like if this is the wall or the sky, if you would like to color that in, that's fine. But if you would like to just leave it white, that's also okay with me, okay? My one suggestion is that you don't want to use a color to color your background, like your floor or the wall or the sky. You don't want to use a color that you've used in your monster, okay? So if you have any questions, please let me know.